your brighter side, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone while you... Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
As an athlete, you can never stop learning about the history of the game you play. It's about knowing who came before you and knowing what they did to change the sport and change so much else too. When you talk about the guys like that in basketball, one OG who I think doesn't get enough recognition is Elgin Baylor. Elgin grew up in Washington, D.C. in the 40s and the 50s, back when the city was still segregated. But Elgin could play basketball, and boy was he a star. Ending up far away going
Point guard, standing 5'11", number 12, DJ Augustine. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 0, Dante DiVincenzo. Starting at center, at 7'0", number 11, Brook Lopez. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 22, Chris Middleton. And 6'5" from Greece, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach of your home team is Mike Budenholzer. Once again, your Milwaukee Bucks.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are important, those great sixth men have been the key to so many championship teams. Think about the likes of Andre Iguodala, Manu Ginobili, Lamar Odom. And still, with some, there's a stigma to coming off the bench. Iguodala said it's ingrained early, but in particular, he said, in the NBA, it's I need to get paid like a starter. And guys, that's a sacrifice that not many are willing to line up for.
David Aldridge, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Bledsoe is out there with Ball, and it's Adams in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. DJ Augustin out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Lopez in at the center. Midway through the season, are teams, Brent, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think at this point, you already know what you got, Kevin, and so what you want to do, I want to be the best at what it is that I can do. And that's where I think coaching staffs are focused right now. Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
Bledsoe outside. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Ball against Augustine. And the 3 off target. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Pelicans. Ball no good. Outside, Antetokounmpo hits the three-point bomb. Giannis has got his second bucket tonight.
That is smooth, quick stuff from Giannis. Excellent job pulling up that time.
To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Giannis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
And the first one drops.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And the dunk by Williamson.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Near the three-point line, it's Augustine, and some very quick points for him on that possession. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Ball, the pass to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Lopez, no luck.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good, that won't shake his confidence.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Great quickness on the pull-up from Middleton, cashing in on that opportunity.
Pelicans trail by 7. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bledsoe finds Williamson. Fades away. The rebound by the Bucks. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in the rhythm tonight.
Inside, and the dunk by Williamson.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
To the inside, Williamson drops in the layup for 2. Williamson's got 8. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and here's Antetokounmpo outside. No good that time, and it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They lost the last time they faced the Bucks, that one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Bucks. Outside, Ball. They get it back. Adams' shot is good.
Well, Steven Adams always working the offensive glass, strong and aggressive in there, and gets that second chance hoop.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Adams outside. Puts up a 3. And it's Ingram missing. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to Milwaukee.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Bucks. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And a moment to see numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 5th in scoring, 6th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Free throw good. Giannis.
It's interesting as Giannis has grown in this league. The Greek Freak we know is so versatile, just competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Augustine. And he can't hit the second. Pelicans trail by 13. Outside, Ball. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Ball with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Well, set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. 4 on the clock. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Adams finds Ingram. Ball with it. Lays it up off the glass. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, again, big guards, that helps out. And Ball using that to his advantage on the inside. Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Here's Hart. Williamson trying to free himself up. Second shot opportunity. Ingram outside. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 6.
A smart play. Signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
And Giannis throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now Adams, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Hayes, he's checked in for Adams. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ingram.
J.J. Redick.
Ball against DiVincenzo. Melli, no good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating and stolen by Redick. And now the Pelicans on the break. It's good.
Yeah, Redick more than happy to get off the ball that time and spot the open man.
Bucks leading by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Ball, the pass to Redick. Back to Ball. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Torrey Craig comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Pass to Hayes. Kicks to Redick. New Orleans moving it around. Now Ball. 20 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in. And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
That's good from Ball. Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Ball hits them both. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And another turnover here by New Orleans. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 9, and it's Melly missing. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And here's a look at some numbers for Ball. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging about 16 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Pass to Melly. Here's the three. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Nice answer back there. Love to see.
Too much.
Look at that.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Melly. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Out to the wing. Down low. Right wing. Fires the three. He can't get that one to fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Here's Ball after the basket by Milwaukee. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Antetokounmpo. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 31 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. That's tipped. Redick with the bucket.
Yeah, just not sure that that's on the scouting report. Backing off J.J. Redick?
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Offline with his 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 three-pointers in the period. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus to the game and let my, play and my energy and my effort do the target for me.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
We've got Bobby Portis, and it's Craig in at the 4 slot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Bucks leading by 17. Here's Forbes. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Man, didn't have a ton of room to get that shot off. That's the kind of shooter he is.
Pass to Hayes. He kicks it to Redick. They get a hand on it. Bledsoe looking around. It's Redick on the wing. The teardrop falls in. Redick's got 4 points this quarter.
Redick reading the defense well, and that time goes with the floater.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Goes up on the wing. Portis can't get it to go.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And one of the more unsung players included in the Anthony Davis trade, Josh Hart just continues to impress when given the opportunity.
A very much high character, hard-working player, and a lot more substance to his game. I also think it's interesting that in that deal, he came along with Lonzo Ball. So the two of them together accepting this new opportunity within the same roles for a new team.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. New Orleans also making some changes. Adams, he's checked in for Hayes. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Hart. And the Pelicans with possession here. Ingram passes to Adams. Augustine against Williamson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. From past the arc. Augustine grabs the board.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Bledsoe following the 3 by Milwaukee. Outside, Redick hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Redick's got 9 points now in the quarter. The Bucks have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Bledsoe outside. Out to the right wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Augustine. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Bledsoe dishes to Adams. Here's the pass to Ingram. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Connaughton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive.
Yeah, I got to stay in front of Bledsoe. I love seeing when the little guy starts to fly.
Rejected by Ingram. And there's Bledsoe on the assist from Ingram. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Wasted no time on that one. New Orleans has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And the wide-open shot from Redick. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Good work there as it goes. DiVincenzo's got 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Ingram. D right on him. Williamson outside. And the Pelicans get it back. Pass to Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bledsoe kicks to Ingram. Knocks it loose. Inside. Adams. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots. Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Bledsoe passes to Adams. The dish now to Ingram. And so it's Milwaukee now. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
6'1" guard, Bledsoe up there with the block. Wow.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Ball's checked in for J.J. Redick. And that one falls for Ingram. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set, he has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Here's Bledsoe. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Ingram outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And that is one of Steven Adams' specialties. If you fail to put a body on him, he'll put you in the rim.
Here's Giannis. Good D by Williamson. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. For three, Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Count it.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Deep 2 from Williamson. And the Pelicans get it back. Adams' shot is off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Count it. Good.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket. That helped.
Passes it to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. 14 points for Zion Williamson.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, go ahead and get in front of that if you want to. Man, what a dunk by Giannis.
And here's New Orleans now. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Greg, so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Both teams will make substitutions. Looking now at some numbers for Chris Middleton. .130 left in the first half. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Williamson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Williamson's got 8 here in the quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded.
And now he's gone streaking where 1 leads to 2, which leads to 3. That's big trouble for the defense.
Out to the right wing. Hart the pass to Melly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bucks leading by 23. Poked away. Here's Hart, defended by DiVincenzo.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Melly. He's got 7. Bounce pass Ingram. Hart, no good. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, when Ingram is this aggressive offensively, the refs notice it too.
The Pelicans have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Both free throws good for Ingram. 6 seconds left in the first half of the game. Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
The shot will not fall. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bucks ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebound, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. What made him worthy of that distinction? And would you please, for the audience, say his last name?
Anyway.
Say the last name.
Antetokounmpo.
Oh, there you go again. Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
But even it's Antetokounmpo. It's like a food, like a bee.
Antetokounmpo. Got it.
That's pretty good. He can fly.
What about it?
Oh man, listen, he doesn't settle. He goes at you. He dominates inside. Antetokounmpo. I will say his name correctly from now on.
Wow, that was actually pretty good.
Antetokounmpo.
I'm gonna leave it as that.
Antetokounmpo, 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 Antetokounmpo. Got it.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. All out there at Bledsoe. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Williamson. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Here's Ingram. Lopez with the block. And he recovers it. DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
That free throw good from Williamson.
Well, Zion's part of a very exclusive club, a player who comes into the league as a clear #1 pick. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulder to turn the franchise around to a consistent championship caliber competitor.
Bledsoe for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Near the three-point line, it's Augustine. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Pass to Ingram. He feeds it to Adams. Back to Ingram. Stolen by Middleton. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Giannis is running. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz.
And that matchup against the Heat, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And he makes that one.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
On the free throw, no good.
And starting really from when he was born, Williamson has been slated for greatness.
Well, when your parents name you after Mount Zion, which is the highest point in ancient Jerusalem, there might be some blessings coming your way.
Took him no time at all on that one. Augustine's got 19 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Bledsoe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Augustine, that's good.
Augustine!
And here is Ball. He's got 11. The 3. And Middleton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo can't hit it. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ingram wide open, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Ingram staying agile, ready to take the shot as soon as that opened up for him.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The pass to Adams. Here's Ingram. He's got 19, and Bledsoe has it in the corner. And the 3 ball is good.
Timeout.
Bledsoe's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New Orleans. Timeout called the Bucks.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ingram finds Adams. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line and throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Giannis. And so it's New Orleans with it. Adams in the high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, Steven Adams still working on becoming a better and more consistent free throw shooter, so another opportunity upcoming.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Two.
No good on that one.
Now, Steven Adams does all of the dirty work. I mean, all of it. The defensive anchor, and continues to play with tremendous energy on a nightly basis.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's Giannis with the drive.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. That's tipped. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points here in the second half.
Yeah, don't let Giannis get a step on you. His one step counts for 3 sometimes, and he's gone.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Stolen by Middleton. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And that's now 21 points for Brandon Ingram. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Williamson. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third.
Well, the defense has to do a better job, but when Brandon Ingram is on the break, those strides, man, he takes up a lot of ground.
Fires from the wing. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Ball from long range. In it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Milwaukee, no good that time either.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Williamson on the follow.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Augustine, no luck. On offense, here are the Pelicans. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Ingram, no good on the free throw. Bucks leading by 22. From the wing. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Middleton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by New Orleans.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Augustine. And New Orleans also making a change. Melly's checked in. Here's Hart, defended by Middleton. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
The first one falls. Hayes, he's checked in for Nicolo Melli. So he gets them both. Now here's Ball. He's got 14. Dishes it to Adams. Pass to Ingram. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Portis, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Portis has got 4 this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Ball with the bucket.
Great read, great vision, and great awareness from Lonzo Ball.
And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Forbes has got 11 points. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. He gets it in there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pulls up on the wing, and it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely.
Alonzo does a good job there of creating the space, which helps him to settle in to that mid-range attempt.
Forbes. Rebounded by Hart. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Corner shot. And it's Ball, that time on the assist from Ingram. Ball's got 11 in the second half.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his 2nd 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Bucks. And a change for the Pelicans. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his 1st foul. And so it's New Orleans with it. Ball stolen.
And continuing to cough it up here, the TOs threatening to cost these guys the game.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. Pelicans, number 1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Free throw, good. Portis. And so he makes both from the line. Bledsoe with it. 17 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. The first free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Both free throws good for Ingram. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Forbes. Buries the long-range jumper. Forbes has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
An aggressive Eric Bledsoe is a better Eric Bledsoe for this team.
Here's Forbes. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Portis trying to free himself. The shot's good from Forbes.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And it's Ball penetrating, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Ball's got 24.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Bledsoe kicks the ball. Shoots over Portis. They get it again. Adams passes it to Hart. It's Ingram on the wing. No good from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Good on the triple. 17 points for Bobby Portis.
Well, he's got that height advantage, and out on the perimeter, a smaller defender is just not going to contest.
Pass to Hart. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Adams down low. Working on Portis. Adams' shot is good.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. Craig, good. Craig's got 7 points in the game.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Milwaukee has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. New Orleans has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. No problems knocking that one down. Bledsoe's got 22.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from his game.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig.
That's his second personal.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Both shots good from the stripe. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. The wing jumper off target. 4 seconds left. And there's the nice layup by Bledsoe. 24 points for him.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Bucks on top, just dominating this one. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Now Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And there's the pass to Melli. Here's Hernan Gomez. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Left side, ball. And it's blocked. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
And no question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Here's Alexander Walker. Antetokounmpo defending. That one goes. Count it.
You know, all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one a little long. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. It's good.
Assist from
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. From the baseline. They get it back. Can't cash in from close range.
That's a tough finish. Even from that range, he has a hard time against that kind of defense inside.
From downtown, no good on the shot. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Wilson, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wilson's got his first points of the game. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now Ball lets it go, but they recover it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
A nice shot by Melli.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Took him no time at all on that one.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ball, the pass to Adams. Redick, a good look. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Connaughton missing. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 32 points in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Adams finds Redick. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, JJ doing it from all over, shooting left side, right side. He's scoring from everywhere.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Pelicans ball.
And here is Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And here we go. This is great stuff as Zion looks like he's about to take over the game.
Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Here's Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 16 here in the second half.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
Good, that's another bucket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Ball dishes to Adams. Looking for Redick. He gets it there. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Count the basket. Augustine's got 23 points.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Pass to Hart. Adams in the high post. There's Ball with the three. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Milwaukee leading by 21. Here's Augustine. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Outside, Ball. Outside, Redick. Over in the corner, Williamson. And another three for New Orleans.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Ball kicks to Williamson. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Pelicans trail by 20. Here's Ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. That's good from Ball.
And Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for the Pelicans. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Bucks leading by 19 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Excellent D there from Ball. The Pelicans shooting impressively throughout at 62%. The shot's good. Williamson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
And the Bucks miss again. Pelicans trail by 17. To the paint, here's Bledsoe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bledsoe's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Ball against Augustine. Bledsoe outside. Passes to Williamson. Ball from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton outside. Buries it from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 20.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Pass to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The pass to Williamson. Knocked loose. Outside ball. Lopez over to help. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
New Orleans has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Pass to Williamson. His three-pointer's off the mark. Bucks leading by 22. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And so it's New Orleans with it. The open look for Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Bledsoe for 3. But they get it back. Giannis against Williamson. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? And he drops that one in. Williamson's got 13 points now in the quarter.
A good job of recognizing the time dwindling, and Zion did not panic on that possession.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Bledsoe against DiVincenzo. No good from Bledsoe. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Middleton inside the three-point line, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Augustine against Ball. Passes it to Williamson. Over Giannis. And it's Williamson missing.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Off the inbound pass, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 20-7 run. Wilson into the lane. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And he uses the glass on the layup. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Giannis, you got a big boost tonight from Dante DiVincenzo. How good was he tonight?
He's playing hard. He's making the right plays. He's knocking down shots. He's playing at a high level right now. We need him moving forward.
Very good team effort, as we mentioned. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.